I was walking outside yesterday, just going on a what I like to call a perspicacity walk, just to kind of think about what it is I'm doing right now, how I could do it better, and taking some time to make sure that I'm not too in the grind, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, when you're way too invested into something, may it be something like a hobby, or may it be something like work related, or even maybe a business, you need to take some time to separate yourself from that business, to just trigger some new ideas, some creativity, to not feel too stuck doing the same thing over and over. And so I like to go on walks, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, usually it's like maybe like 10-20 minutes, but if I really want to just flush out my creativity in my brain for the day, I'll go for an hour walk across the city from top to bottom where I am, and go walk outside in the park. And so yesterday I was walking outside in the park, and I think it was maybe late day after school, after we were Sunday yesterday, so there probably wasn't that much school going on, but basically I think it was maybe like 5-6 p.m. somewhere around those lines. And yeah, I was actually quite disappointed in what I saw. See, I was walking around in the park and there were young women, if you can even call it that were just filming themselves, just like half naked, just dancing in the middle of a park. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck is that, bro? And not only did that make me cringe, but it made me realize that there are actually people that watch that kind of stuff. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? There's no way. There's no way, bro. Like, how? The number one reason they do this is because they get attention from it. And not only pictures, but videos of just young women just shaking their ass online is quite sad when you actually think about it, because it's basically the only way they get attention online. And like, they post these kinds of videos and then they get like hundreds of likes, thousands of likes, fucking like thousands of people just commenting like, hey, you look so good, beautiful, stunning, da da da. And it's fucking retarded, to be honest. We need to stop these people to end the fucking, whatever you want to call it, the SIMPEDEMIC. I heard some people talking about that term. Thought it was kind of funny. So I thought, you know what? I need to make a video on this, because what the fuck, bro? There's no fucking way, bro. There is no way that there are young women in their teens, from the ages of 14 to 18, that are doing this kind of nonsense, this kind of garbage. And there are people watching it and being like, yeah, yeah. No. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What is wrong with you? I don't understand. Like, okay, I'll explain to you what happened. I was walking down the park, like regular schmegular, and the first thing I saw was, so there's this bridge, right? And under the bridge, which is in the middle of the fucking park, under the bridge, like standing up against a pillar, there was this young chick, probably like 16, probably like 17, somewhere around those lines. And she was half naked, wearing a bra and like a small skimpy jacket, and with like a super tight short skirt. And I was like, is this really where we have gone? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, we have fallen so far. And It's bad. It's fucking bad, bro. It's not good. It's not looking good, bruv. As I don't remember who fucking says that, but he's funny, so. And so that's the first thing I saw, and I was like, and her fucking little chicken-headed friend was just taking pictures of her, like you know, like posing up against the wall or whatever, like with one leg up or whatever. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, like, go to school, like go learn something, go hang out with your family. What the fuck? Why the fuck are you doing this? Like, what is wrong with you? I think these are the kinds of people, not only the women, we need to shame the women for doing this kind of fucking shit, because to me it looked like she was probably just taking pictures to post on OnlyFans or something, because she definitely isn't a model. Like she doesn't look that good. Like, she looked mid, to be perfectly honest. Her friend looked like complete shit. Like, she was probably like a 2 or a 3, but she was probably like maybe like a 5, maybe like a 4, yeah, something like that. I don't really look at young women that way, because not good, bruv, not good. And so that was just the seeing that for real. Like, I'd never actually seen people do that. Like, sure, I'd seen people dance down the street and whatever, but like, seeing that, I was like, bro, what the fuck is this shit, bro? And I was just cringing so fucking hard. And I was like, bro, there's no way people actually do this in public. Like, what the fuck? And so I actually thought about it for a second, and I was like, dude, number one, we should shame these women for doing this kind of stuff. Because why the fuck would you do it anyway? Oh, right, there are people watching that content and liking and commenting and giving it attention online. That is the number one problem, by the way. People give it, mostly fucking degenerate, fucking idiotic simp men online, just oh, you look so good, oh. It's like, you're fucking disgusting, bro. Like, go get a fucking girlfriend. Like, oh yeah, you probably can't because you're a fucking loser. That's probably why. That is probably what happens. Men become losers, and so then they go simp on women online because they don't get any replies, they don't get any attention, they don't get anything because they're not a valuable person. Like, we need to normalize men working hard to become valuable providers and being capable individuals that are worth going into a relationship with. Like, of course, if you're a piece of shit, like, if you provide no value to society, nobody is going to want to be in a relationship with you because you're a fucking loser. If you look like a loser, if your day-to-day habits are shit, if you spend all day playing video games, watching anime, and fucking just staying staying at home, like in your fucking pajamas or whatever, then yes, of course, nobody's gonna want to pay you any attention. Why would they? And so what these men end up doing is they end up simping over women and becoming orbiters, as we like to call them. And the problem with these orbiters is what they're gonna do is they're gonna orbit a woman they really, really want to be with, and they're never gonna do anything until she comes to them and says, oh, please, can we hang out? And then they say, yeah, baby, no, don't worry, I'm here for you, I'll do anything you want. Bruv, like, what the fuck, bruv? What is this shit, bruv? I don't understand these people. They're fucking stupid, bruv. This is probably why feminism was so prominent. It's because the men that weren't getting any fucking punani, they were pushing the women to become more independent so that they could then tell the more competent men to fuck off, because they wanted to be competent themselves and independent, so that they had more of a chance to support women and to be around them. It's fucking, it's gay, bro. Like, it's, let's just say what it is. It's just gay. Like, it's weak behavior. Let's just say what it is. And so this is a massive problem, you see, because if all of the men that are weak, that are feeble, that are non-valuable, that are just hanging around all day doing fucking jack shit and looking like losers and acting like losers, then society is not going to really progress that much forward if we keep having these men appear and proliferate. So I do think we need to get men in a more healthier state of mind, to stop chasing after women, to understand what is your place in today's society, what you need to do. You need to go get a job, you need to do something productive, you need to teach yourself some skills, you need to become a valuable member of society, you need to help people, and you need to stop fucking around. You need to stop being selfish and just playing video games and just eating yourself into becoming a fucking obese loser. Like, it's not that hard. If you ate your way into obesity, you can fucking walk your way out. Like, it's not that hard. Like, it just takes discipline and consistency over a long period of time. Very simple. And when you actually think about it, it's the fault of these men that are giving attention to these women that make it so that they are continuing this loop of degeneracy. And not only did I see that first chick, like in a super skimpy outfit, taking pictures in the park, almost naked. I walked down and there are women, like maybe like 15, 14, 16, around the same age and with the same type of outfit, dancing in front of a camera with music on for fucking TikTok. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? There are actually people watching this garbage. Are you kidding me? There is no fucking way. How the fuck can you be a normal, like, person and just not think about the fact that you're watching this garbage and supporting it? It's like, why the fuck would you do that? Oh, but women can do whatever they want. Shut the fuck up, bro. How about where the fuck did becoming a productive member of society and having like traditional values and building a family, where the fuck did that go, bro? Like, it just fucking, feminism appeared and then it just disappeared out the window. Fucking, what the fuck, bro? Like I personally want to build a family for myself, and whenever I see these kinds of things, I'm like, this is what I have to deal with in today's society. Is this mentality, this belief that doing that is fine, that I have to deal with that. And like, our grandparents never had the internet and used to hang out around the same town, roughly, and they used to be in an environment where the women were 10 times more feminine and 10 times more women than they are today. Like, today, most women, I'm not gonna fucking lie, most women are fucking, like, they act like men, and then they expect to have everything. They expect to have a gentleman, pay for their fucking food, pay for their fucking makeup. It's like, what the fuck? No. If you act like a man, might as well just fuck off and be a man then. Just fucking go do yourself. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, I'm not gonna fucking, put up with your shit. Like, I'm not here to fucking, to be your fucking little helper, you know? Like, I'm not here to fucking be your hero. I'm not here to save you. Like, we're not, this is not a fucking fantasy, alright? This is the real world. So, we need to end the SIMPEDEMIC. We need to end people giving this bullshit attention. We need to end all of these people just, liking, scroll, like, hey baby, you look so good. fucking grow a pair, get a job, stop being a fucking loser, get into the gym, get into fucking good shape, get a fucking six-pack, go learn how to fight at the fucking fight gym. It's not that fucking hard. You spend 1 hour a day there, and then you do that for a long period of time. You eat healthy, you get into fucking shape, you go get a job, you become a productive member of society, you help your fucking family, you help your loved ones, and then the women are gonna be like, wait a minute, actually, he actually knows what the fuck he's doing. He's actually a productive member of society. I'm definitely gonna give him a shot. Because he knows what the fuck he's doing. And it's like, where the fuck did that go? Like, I walk down the street and 99% of men that I see are actual losers. Like, I don't understand. They're ugly, they're fat, they have a shit haircut, they're dressing up like fucking punks, they're not taking care of their physicality, they're not taking care of their fit, like their clothes, and they're not taking care of anything. Like, men used to go out and become a very important, useful asset in the environment that they were. May it be working in the fucking coal mines, may it be working in the fucking factory, may it be working literally anywhere, like in Parliament, I don't fucking know. Like, a good example would be looking at the TV show Peaky Blinders. You can see the difference. Like, roughly 100 years ago, what did that look like? Well, very simply, men used to work hard, extremely hard, and then they used to hang out with the boys, and then while they were doing their routine of hard work and friendship, bonding with their brothers that they fucking work hard with in a fucking tough environment, they used to see a good looking woman and they used to approach her and they used to say like, hey, I really like your outfit, I thought that you were really beautiful, and I would like to take you to dinner sometime. And then they were like, oh, thank you, and then da-da-da. And if the woman found them attractive or found them that they were a good, charismatic person when they were talking, they would give them a shot, they'd go to dinner, and then they would go get a relationship. And that's that. And today, whenever you go approach a woman and you do the same thing, number one, she's going to tell you, the expectations are here now. Like, the women are 10 times worse, but the expectations are 10 times higher. It is 10 times harder today to get a woman rather than back in like 100 years ago. And the quality has also gone down. Most women don't know how to cook, how to clean their house, how to be in a perfectly orderly fashion. Most of them wear skimpy outfits. Most of them wear a bunch of makeup. I'm talking about urban areas. Urban, like super crowded cities like New York or in the USA, or Auckland in New Zealand, where I am right now. Most women act like modern women, and that's not a good thing, because the problem with that is they think they can have everything but also not do anything. It's like, what the fuck? Like, if we go out on a date with someone and you're not a top tier, top 10% man, they're basically gonna think that you're fucking useless, because she gets attention from so many people online, on social media, and she thinks from that, plus other people telling her she's beautiful on a day-to-day basis, that she is a 10 out of 10 woman. She isn't, but she thinks like that. So whenever you approach her, if you do whatever everybody else does, and she's just gonna think of you as lesser, because she's gonna think of you and she's gonna put you in the category of the hundreds of thousands of people that have called her beautiful within the past fucking month, week. And this is a massive problem, you see, because women have become so entitled and so ego-driven and so shallow. Like, most women don't even work on their fucking personality. Most women are actually Let's just say what it is. And you can call me a misogynist, whatever the fuck you want. I do not give a flying fuck. Most women don't work on their personality, and so they end up becoming and they're remaining stupid. They have a stupid personality, and they think they're basically acting like the table. What do you bring to the table? I am the table. What? You're the table, so you bring nothing. Why the fuck would I care about the table then? I can just go fucking sit down on the park bench and fucking eat my food. Why the fuck would I eat food on the table? What the fuck do you mean, bro? Like, it makes no fucking sense. And so we need to end the SIMPEDEMIC. We need to, every single time we see a man doing that kind of stuff, like liking pictures of women, like following women online, looking at their content, commenting on there, we need to go see them, and we need to be like, shut the fuck up, like, go get a job, stop being a fucking loser, and stop proliferating this fucking garbage. The problem is you're giving all of these women attention, and now they've become extremely entitled because of that. They think their value is like, I think, who said this? A bunch of people say this. They say it's hoeflation. It's inflation of the hoes. Most women are acting like hoes. Like, you can talk to a lot of women today in a modern society, modern women, and they'll tell you like, oh, what does a man have to provide? And they say like, oh, he needs to have money, he needs to have looks, he needs to have he needs to be over 6 foot, he needs to have 6-pack, 6 inches. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? And I talk to these people sometimes, and they tell me like, oh, you know, I think everybody should be able to be free to do whatever they want. They should be free to be able to sleep with whoever they want. And I'm like, okay, but you do know that the more you sleep with people, the less your pair bonding becomes. Like, you're degrading your pair bonding with someone. Your ability to pair bond is getting shittier and shittier the more you have sex with a bunch of people. And so this is the same for men and women, I think. Like, personally for me, I would rather limit myself to a select number of people rather than sleep around with hundreds of people. Because if I do that, I'm just gonna forget whoever I slept with. And I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I don't even care about this person. I just want to sleep with them. And that's bad. Like, that's not good. Like, I'm basically degrading this person by just putting my selfish needs first. And so whenever I think about it, I'm just like, yeah, no, that doesn't sit right with me. And yeah, we need to end the SIMPEDEMIC, bruv. Like, it's getting bad. Like, let's just say what it is. Like, it's fucking bad. Like, we get women with this super entitled ego. We get women that think they can go get a job and then also be a housewife. Like, no, like that's not how it works. Like, you are either a housewife or you are an independent woman. You can't be both at the same time. Like, that's not how it works. Like, I would rather provide for my woman so she doesn't have to work. But at the same time, I understand if some women want to work, but I just don't want them to feel like they're forced to work. Because let's be honest, most things today necessitate money to work. You need to pay the rent, you need to pay for food, you need to pay for water, you need to pay for internet, you need to whatever. And the problem with this is that it means you need to go get a job or a source of income. And so if women don't get that source of income covered, then they have to stay at home with their parents. And so they say like, oh, and their parents like force them like, hey, you should move out and and they see all of their girlfriends just moving out and and so they move out on them like by themselves, and then they say, oh shit, I don't have any money, and so I have to go get a job, and then I'm tired all the time, and then I have to manage my finances and my bank account, and then I don't have time to do anything, and then I'm low energy, and then by the time They've focused so much on their career, they hit 30 years old and they're like, shit, I don't have any kids. And then they want to go get kids with the first guy they fucking meet. That's like slightly decent. This has happened already, what? Yeah, it's already happened to me one time. And to be perfectly honest, I had to cut the cord instantly whenever that happened. I was like, yeah, you know what? No, like, that's not happening. That is not happening. I'm not sacrificing myself just to be your sperm donor. Like no, that's not happening. So what we need to do as men is we need to end the SIMPEDEMIC. We need to teach other men to stop being a bunch of losers. We need to tell men, hey, step the fuck up. Like get your shit in order. Like, oh, I can't get any women. Oh, I can't get a girlfriend. Yeah, maybe because you're a fucking loser. How about that? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? How much value do you provide? How much money do you make? Are you a good talker? Are you a good at, like, are you physically in shape? Are you a good productive member of society? And if the answer is I don't know or no, then you've got fucking work to do. Like step up, bro. I don't understand. Why is it so hard to just take accountability? People need to take more accountability for their fucking actions. Let me fucking tell you, bruv. Like, you can walk down the street and you say to a fat person, hey, you're a fucking fat ass. Go to the gym. And they're gonna be like, you know what? You're right. That's how you take accountability. You're right. I'm a fat piece of shit. I'm gonna go into the gym and get myself into shape. But instead, no. Oh, you're a piece of shit. You're fat phobic. You hurt my feelings. How about you shut the fuck up? How about that? How about you stop putting food in your mouth? How about you put the fucking fork down and you stop eating garbage? How about that? How about everybody stops going to fucking fast food and see their entire billion-dollar industry crumble? How about that? How about you stop going to McDonald's? How about you stop going to Burger King? How about you stop going to KFC? How about you stop going to all of these things? Like fucking Pizza Hut, Domino's, all of these fucking pieces of shit places. Stop going there. Only go to good restaurants that serve good, fresh, local food, and all of the rest, put it aside. Like fucking throw it out the window. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. It's disgusting. If I go there, let me tell you, I eat good food. I eat organic, whole food all day, every day. And whenever I go one time there and I eat one fucking small meal, I feel like complete trash after that. Because it is so saturated with fat, grease, sugar, and salt that you are actually poisoning yourself by so much shit that is in there that you're eating. You don't understand how bad it is for you. Like, people say, like, oh, you shouldn't eat fast food or you shouldn't drink soda or whatever. Yes, that is true. That is fucking bad. Like, that is actually fucking bad. And so people need to take more accountability for their actions. This is the most important thing here. And we need to make sure that men aren't being total losers anymore. Because if they are, the SIMPEDEMIC and the whole-flation is going to get worse. And we, the men who want to build a family, who want to become a productive member of society, who want to actually work hard and do things, we are going to struggle more to find a family, a good person to be with. And that's not what we want. So we need to step up and we need to tell people to take accountability and stop being fucking losers. And with that said, it's the end of the video. I appreciate you watching it to the end. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm happy to have a discussion with every single one of you guys in the comments. If you have any questions, if you want some feedback, feel free to ask, or feel free to recommend me some topics if you want me to talk over them. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. The sun's shining, and it's time to get back to work. Time to work hard for another brand new, beautiful day. Work every day. With that said, have a beautiful day. Have a great day, and I'll see you around.